Hey guys, it's Finn17 back in the video, and today I got the guide for the Autumn Blitz Field Pass for you guys in Madden 26. Before we do start, make sure to like in the video, join my Discord server, link will be in the description, and let's try to get 100 likes on this video. That would be awesome. We're also about 600 subscribers away from 28k, so if you guys could please subscribe, it would really mean a ton, and the post notification shout out because of these people on screen right there. Let's get straight into this, guys. So this Field Pass obviously is very similar to all the other Field Passes that have been in the game before. So if you already kind of know how the Field Pass works, this video may not be for you because you kind of already know how it works. There's nothing different about Field Passes, but if you don't know what the Field Pass does, what it entails, and what you can get, especially, of course, the iconics as mentioned in the title, this is for you. So let's get straight into it. In the Autumn Blitz itself, Field Pass, the Field Pass is a thing for $30 you can buy, but I know what you're thinking. You don't have to buy the $30 Field Pass to actually get, all the benefits that you can get. So you do get the, of course, track, the VIP track on the milestones here. As you guys can see, if you go to view rewards, you can see what you get. But as you can see, even if you don't buy anything, you get the free version, the epic version, I should say, of the, the master for the milestones, as well as a bunch of different packs, an iconic select, and a bunch of currency. So even if you don't buy the Field Pass, you can still get an iconic player, as you can see, select, and you're well off on your way to getting, of course, an iconic through trades, which we'll talk about. How do you get the Field Pass points? You can click get points right here. You can get them through the Autumn Blitz daily goals, as you can see right here, as well as the ad watch, as you can see. And the last way is, of course, through daily goals themselves. You get 400 for completing all the daily goals, and for each daily goal, you get around 35 to 90. It's really cool, the amount of points you get every single day. So you should be able to make, of course, decent progress every single day. If you do buy the Field Pass, you also do get a daily calendar. I believe it's 500 for day 1 through 14, and then for day 1 and 14, and then of course for the rest of the days, it's only 250 points. But again, those are bonus points just for logging in every single day. For that. So that's how you get the points. Of course, if you want to buy your way through the Field Pass like I usually do, you just click the lock and you can buy each milestone skip for 200 Madden cash each. Would not recommend doing this for the early ones. Obviously, I would recommend doing it if you do want to skip like me, for the later ones where it's like 1,000 points where you have to wait a lot longer. That's when I usually try to do that. But I usually just, play through and get points, for all the earlier ones. So moving on into objectives, as you guys can see, you can complete these goals every single Field Pass, and they're just probably something you shouldn't actually go for, but they're nice little bonus packs right here. I'll show you guys what you can get. It's just an uncommon player, basically an uncommon, because the chance of a rare in this is really, really tough. And that's for a rare. I mean, it's pretty insane. So basically an extra uncommon player. You can use uncommons and rares to get yourself all the way to iconic and mythic players. And of course, if you want to go for the Marvel, Joe Thomas, you just use 6 seasonal iconics, which are 6 iconics from the current promos. That is, for right now, the promo that's out, Breakouts. And then, of course, Feast, which will be the next promo, as well as some epics and rares. You can get yourself the Marvel player. And that should last on your team for a good amount of time. He's a 150 overall. As far as the other ones, it's pretty similar to, of course, the promos. If you've been playing along with those, you can put 5 uncommons for a rare or do a player collector. You can also do a rare select. And then you, of course, use rares to get epics, and then, of course, epics to get iconics. You can use old players here to get yourself the upgrade packs and the upgrade plus packs, which, of course, give you Autumn Blitz players. Moving on into how to get iconics, use 5 epics if you want to do a random. This is what you do, obviously, if you want to, just get a random player. But honestly, for the Field Passes, it is worth it to be patient because you are still using 5 epics to get the iconic, and obviously you could get a dupe of someone you don't need, especially like Ray Lewis. Like, you could get Ray Lewis, I'm pretty sure, in the regular pack. So you don't want 3 Ray Lewises on your team if you're planning to Marvel one or Mythic one, I should say. So I don't know, do with that what you will, but I would recommend being patient and going for the just regular trades for these instead of the randoms. And as far as the Mythic right here, you just need 2 iconics as mentioned and 2 of the specific epics of that player to get a Marvel player. And then, of course, for season team training, that's something I'll go over in a little bit. You also do have a journey. You can get a player at the very end here. I believe it is George Kittle, and it is at 3,769 overall. You can get yourself a George Kittle, and of course, you can get his other iconic right here at 4,000, and you can use that to, of course, get a mythic player if you choose. But that is the player. All you got to do is just play through events with the amount of overall that you have. Like, I'm only 3,300. currently, so I can only get up to, looks like 250 cash. So obviously I'll have to do some improvement, but you guys can see kind of the regular gist of it. And that is pretty much it for that. Last thing I'll go over is season team training. It's like it is every field pass for the most part. You basically just use training points and upgrade your teams overall. That goes for every individual player. I just ranked mine up and I went to a 3,346. And Deion Sanders is the season team training. You guys can see what levels you have to get his card. You can get him all the way to a Marvel player in the game. So that is pretty cool. And that is pretty much it, guys. So again, if you're certain overall, you can get the Journey Iconic pretty easily. You can get the regular Iconics just through trades. It obviously does give you an epic for getting to the last milestone and a bunch of packs to get there. And that is pretty much it. Of course, you can go for the Journey player anywhere, the milestone player anyway, just by building him, so you can still get his iconic version. And that is pretty much going to be it, guys. So you should be able to get yourself 2 of these iconics pretty easily, even free to play. And that is going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, and peace.